Hey, good morning. First, we do set up the machine for this specific crankshaft to get it balanced. So once the machine is set up for that specific crank, then we mount the crankshaft that is going to be balanced, and then we proceed to check left side and right side of the crankshaft. And this is how we do it. The strap light, it will tell us where the heaviest spot is, which we set up the heaviest spot at 12, and the meter there, it will show, they will tell us how much off it is out of balance. So this is how we do it. So first we will find where the heaviest spot is. So right now we will put some markings on the crankshaft so we can see exactly where the light is.
Okay. So after this swing and this
See, we can see here the marking of the shock that we did. So the marking right now is about 10:30, 11 o'clock. So we know that our heaviest spot is about like an inch from that spot, which is 12 right here. This is our heaviest spot. So there it is.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so right now it's almost 12, so our heaviest spot is about right here.
Okay.
Okay, and we have about 4.5 out of balance. We read the lower numbers.
Okay.
So about 4.5 on the left side, and now we check the right side, which is this side right here. We only have 2, and it's in a different spot. So here is where the key weight is. So our heaviest spot is on the other side,
Okay.
around right here. So we will double check that. So our heaviest spot is right here. This is see, if I move this to the left, I'm checking the crankshaft from the center to the left. That's why we have different readings. Right now we have 4.5 off this side, and then if I go this way, then I'm checking the crankshaft this side,
So
and we
actually
have
kind of waiting.
yes, because the harmonics, that's the way it works.
I see.
Okay, that's why. So our heaviest spot is right here on the right side, and our heaviest spot on the left side is right here. So we have 4.5 here and 2 here. So we will proceed to grind that part to remove the heavy spot. Okay, it went down to 3.5 and still on the same spot.
So down from 4.5.
For
right?
4.5, we went to 3.5 on the left side, and the right side we have 1.5 now and still on the same spot.
Still the same spot.
So we keep grinding on the same spot.
Until you get 0? Or?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we check again. So we check our left side first. So it went down to 1.5, a little bit over 1.5.
Wow,
Okay, and it moved a little bit our way, yeah. And we have a little bit over 1 on the right side. And we will double check that.
So now heaviest part moved.
It moved, yes, as we go. Okay, we have 1.5. There's our new spot right there. And on the left side, it moved also this way. So we are about 1 3/4. So now our heaviest spot, it moved about here. So that's the spot that we're gonna grind. Okay, it went down to almost 1.
Oh, wow.
And it's about same here. We have a different spot.
Okay.
3/4.
Different spot.
Okay, here. So I would do this end first. Okay, so we're down to 0 now.
It's balanced now.
Okay, and then we check our left side, and we still have 3/4 right there. Okay. So now the crank is balanced,
Balanced. Wow.
down to 0.
Very interesting. Wow.
I'm not done with grinding, okay? I need to make that pretty.
Okay.
So we go back here. We're good now. Okay. Okay. So now our crankshaft is balanced. And so we will proceed to balance the next part, which it would be the flywheel and pressure plate and the pulley. I have to make sure that I don't have any play, so I'm gonna have to put some dots here
Oh, okay.
so it doesn't move at all. Okay. Okay. Now we proceed to check our flywheel. I just put a mark anywhere just for reference, and we proceed. We wait until the speed picks up the right speed.
Any idea roughly what kind of RPM is it?
About 900.
900.
So we can see our our mark. It's about 9 o'clock or so. And we have about 3.5. Okay, so I will mark it again just to make sure I'm on the right spot, which is gonna be about here. On this particular one, our heaviest spot is a little bit after 12. Okay, so I would say it's around here in front of the line with 3.5. Okay, so we're now ready for some drilling. So we take a small amount just to verify that's our heaviest spot. Okay, we move a little bit that way, and we're down to under 2 from 3.5. So our heaviest spot is about right here, right now. We just less than half, and it keeps moving that way, so we're very close now. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we're good. Let me see. Lights. Okay. Just a little tiny one. Okay. Yeah. Right there. See that it keeps moving that way? That means our heavy spot is really this way. Electronics, they act, depending on the weather and stuff, sometimes you have to understand them after a little while, but you can tell by the way they're moving that our heavy spot actually is more this way, but we're really, really close now. Oh. Okay. Feels smooth.
Oh, so you already feel it?
I can feel it, yeah. Down to 0. That's all we want. So now we proceed to put some markings on the pressure plate and flywheel.
Okay.
So you always use those marks. They always go together. Okay, now
Okay.
we check pistons. You used these pistons before, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So now we will proceed to check our pistons, find our heaviest, same, same, and
This is a little bit heavier.
this is heavier. Let me see if there's any clips on it or anything that make this different. One, two, three. So we have half a gram heavier. Okay. So we have half a gram. Okay, no big deal. So we will leave this here. And we're just gonna kiss it. Well, maybe it's not enough, but I don't want to do more than what we need.
All right, let's see.
Oh. Okay, that's 0. Oops. Okay. Yeah, because if I go a little too much, then I have to take the difference from the other two.
Right.
And I don't want to do that. We're 3. Still heavy. Hey, when you get picky, little bit is too much, you know?
But this would really matter if, especially like a racing engine or something, high rev, so.
Yeah, the better is the best.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you get closer. Right now, it's okay, but, we want a little better.
Perfect. Wow. You're good.
Okay. So now we have them ready.
Wow.
Just as much.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's it.
Half a gram. Here, right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna check rods for total weight, and then we check for the big end difference, and make them all the same on the big end, and then the total weight.
So actually, you want to get like a weight balancing.
Yeah, the big end it needs to be balanced because the rotation of the rod it works like this,
I see.
and the total weight because it works like this.
Okay, right.
That's why it's important to
So
what is
make two different balances.
yes is what we call end by end.
Okay. So you need some tool for this.
Yes. We need to hang the rod so we can only check the big end.
I see.
This is the 20mm one. So all we need is something to hang the connecting rod. There. You just want to be close to this. So it's 0 right now. Let's see how much off they are. Nine. So we have about 8.
A little bit heavier.
Yeah, a little bit heavier. A little bit again. About the same.
About the same.
1. About 9. Point 3.
Okay.
0.8. 0.8. 0.7. Okay. So,
this is a little bit lighter.
yeah, this is the one that gives us first the lightest rod with 6. I just want to see which one is the one that repeats the most. Because it's so small where we measure them here, so it changes.
Yeah.
It's not like sitting a total weight.
Right.
We're still about 6 over. Just want to make sure. 4, 6, 4. So I'm going to set out with 4 right there. Yeah, this one was about the same as the other one, yeah. So they got this too, okay. This one they're gonna be less than before. About 3. Right now, 2, 3, okay. So we got 3 here. Check this. 4, 5. 6, 7, 7, 6. I'm gonna take off about 5, 6. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So minimum. 2, 3. So this is really close. Giving me a different reading now. I barely touch it.
Yeah.
See, now it's 4. But I know I'm right there. So now the most important one is the total weight. So now I will check the one that take the most, which is this one here, and that should be the lightest. So let's see. That's 0. So that's 0.9, almost 1 gram. 1.1 gram. And 0.9. Okay. So now we take them from behind the rod. Four. Two. Got it. So we have this one. These are 0. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
1, 1. Three. Point 8, 0.9. Point 2.
Almost.
Oh, in there. In there. Got it.
Because those bases kind of.
Yeah, it needs to settle up. Yeah, it needs to settle up. See?
I see.
Those are 0. Yeah, vibration makes them rig different. Okay. I want to give him a kiss.
Oh.
There you go. Okay.
So those rods are balanced now.
Now they're balanced, the big end and the total weight, which we call the, end by end. So I'm going to smooth them down a little. mean, normally on every set you will found or you will end up with one untouched rod on the big end
Okay.
and one untouched rod on the
I
back
see.
end,
Okay.
because that means the one that you didn't touch was the lightest.
Right.
So you make them the same weight all four,
I see.
and then you check the total weight, which in this case this one was the lightest,
That's the lightest.
and then you remove the difference from the other three.
That's interesting. Show me the big pen. Yeah. So this was the lightest one.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the lightest. Okay. Ooh. This is very interesting. See, yeah, how you
The process is.
yeah, process is very interesting.
Yeah. So we have our parts balanced.
All right. So that's it.
That's it for the balancing.
All right.